लेटर है, ये लेके जाओ और इनको आप एडमिशन दिलवा दो। देखो मैं ले जाता हूँ तुम्हें।
महानंद दिव्या, आप इस लाइव कर दें। ठीक है स्वामी जी, प्रणाम। मेरी आवाज अगर आप तक पहुंच रही है तो प्लीज एक तो माइक अनम्यूट कर लीजिए आप अपना, दूसरा इसको लैंडस्केप मोड। प्रणाम स्वामी जी।
ठीक है, पर एक काम करना, वहां कोई डिस्कशन खड़ी मत कर देना। ओशो से प्रोफेसर कह रहे हैं कि वहां कोई चर्चा खड़ी मत कर देना, जिससे कि फिर वो डी आपको एडमिशन ना ले। लास्ट कॉलेज है इस एरिया का, अब यहाँ से अलग और भी कॉलेज।
जी, किसी टेक्निकल रीज़न की वजह से जो स्वामी जी हैं डलस से, वो हमारे साथ कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। जैसे ही वो कनेक्ट करते हैं तो हम आपसे दोबारा लाइव जोड़ते हैं। तब तक आप हमारा ये स्पेशल वीडियो देखें। हम बताना चाहेंगे कि टेक्निकल रीज़न की वजह से डलस का जो प्रोग्राम है, स्वामी जी हमसे कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। तो किसी टेक्निकल रीज़न की वजह से वहाँ से हम कनेक्ट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं। जैसे ही स्वामी जी आते हैं तो हम आपसे दोबारा कनेक्ट करेंगे। जी, स्वामी जी।
प्रणाम। ठीक है,
प्रणाम।
हमारे यहाँ दूसरे लोग भी आए हुए हैं, हमारा प्रोग्राम चल रहा है, तो यहाँ कुछ सवाल जवाब पूछे लोगों ने, उसके मैं जवाब दे रहा हूँ, तो यू कंटिन्यू और मैं बात चालू रखता हूँ। ठीक है,
ओके स्वामी जी,
ठीक है,
प्लीज कंटिन्यू।
तो इंडिया से हमारे एक मित्र है, स्वामी जी है, उन्होंने लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग रखा है, उनका टीवी चैनल जैसा है, तो ओशो का चैनल है, तो they are online with us and they wanted to see the program live and stream it. So I said we'll set it up. तो we are set up and इंडिया से भी हमारे साथ कई लोग जुड़ेंगे ये प्रोग्राम देखने के लिए। तो अब ओशो पहुंच गए और डीन ने पूछ लिया कि आप दाढ़ी क्यों उगाते हैं। अब ओशो और प्रोफेसर एक दूसरे को देख रहे हैं, तो ओशो ने कहा देखो दाढ़ी तो मेरी ऐसी उगती है, मेरा सवाल आपके लिए है, आप दाढ़ी काटते क्यों हैं? मैं तो कुछ कर नहीं रहा हूँ, उगाने के लिए तो खुद ही आ रही है, आप कुछ अननेचुरल कर रहे हैं, आप उसे काट रहे हैं रोज रोज, आप काटते क्यों मुझे बता दीजिए तो मुझे पता चलेगा, फिर आपको पता है मेरा तो कोई वजह ही नहीं, अपने आप आ रही हो रही है, आप काट रहे हैं उसकी वजह बताइए, आप ऐसा अननेचुरल काम क्यों कर रहे हैं? तो सी ये एक बात है कि हर एक का पर्सनल चॉइस है और कुछ नेचुरल चीज हो रही है उसे हटाने की जरूरत नहीं लगती, क्यों एक्स्ट्रा काम बढ़ाना। दाढ़ी को काटना एक मेंटेनेंस हो जाता है। अभी मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि दाढ़ी लंबी है तो मुझे रोज सुबह उठ के दाढ़ी करनी नहीं है, हर महीने 2 महीने में एक बार जाके थोड़ा ट्रिमिंग कर दिया, ठीक तो काम कम होता है, सुबह में टाइम बच जाता है, मेरे लिए तो यही है। ओशो कहते थे कि वो तो काटते ही नहीं, जरूरत ही नहीं लगती, और कई संत लोग नहीं काटते, हर एक की अपनी वजहों की पर्सनल। दूसरा सवाल मुझे पूछा, रिलेशनशिप की बात कर रहे थे, तो रिलेशनशिप में ये बहुत जानना जरूरी है कि देखो, yes, now I'll do English. So relationship is very important aspect of life. जीवन का एक बहुत जरूरी आयाम है रिलेशनशिप। We are not born here as an island. हमारा यह जन्म होता है माँ बाप के थ्रू होता है, तो जन्मते ही हमारा पहला रिलेशनशिप तो बन ही जाता है, माता पिता से पहला रिलेशनशिप जन्म के साथ ही बन जाता है। हर जानवर, every animal, when they are born, they become independent instantly. Cow is born, it is independently walking within few hours or few minutes, and they are dependent on mother until time that they are feeding on mother, few weeks, few months, depending on which animal, but then they are free. We human beings are different. We cannot be free. If we are born, we are dependent on our mother at least for a few years. We have to learn the social skills. We have to learn many, many things. It's not only physical body has to become strong enough, but other things have to be done. So if we are born out of relationship and in relationship, somebody decided to have relationship, girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, so we got this body. Otherwise, we would not have had this body. So we are born out of relationship and we are dependent on relationship for a long time. And then you go back and look. We have different needs at different age and different time of our life. As a kid, we need caretaker and somebody to love, who we feel secure and safe with, who we feel that we can relate to. As we grow, become teenager, adolescent, so we need a companion or a friend. I will take a step back. Before that, we need friends to play with, enjoy, have time pass, because we have a lot of energy. From 7 years, from 5 years all the way to teenage, we have a lot of energy. We need friends to share and enjoy and play and pass the time. Once we get to teenage, 13 to 15, our puberty will hit. Now we have physical needs, psychological needs, and emotional needs of different kind. Before 12 or 13, our needs were same-sex friends were there, most of them, not opposite sex. But as soon as we go about teenage, now opposite sex attraction starts. Body hormones kick in. So there is a need. Another physical need kicks in. That is required. We cannot run away from it. Then we have emotional needs. Try to live alone. Try to live alone for 1 day, 1 week, 2 weeks. And you will see, you will feel so depressed. Human being, when we live alone, unless you are a meditator, unless you are highly deep meditator, and you have lived certain pattern of life, Alone living is impossible. Living alone is like a punishment. If you're not a meditator, living alone is punishment. But yes, one has to learn how to enjoy his own company. But while learning, you still need the support system. हमें जरूरी है कि हम रिश्ते हमारी जरूरत है. Relating is our necessity. If we, and there is necessity at 4 levels: body, mind, emotions, and energy. One who goes beyond this 4 becomes aware of the bliss body. उसके लिए फिर जरूरत नहीं रहेगी. पर वहां तक पहुंचने के लिए तो रास्ता है. जैसे कि आप कहोगे मुझे यहां से फ्रिस्को जाना है, तो हमें मेरी पैर की जरूरत पड़ेगी, या गाड़ी की जरूरत पड़ेगी, या किसी मोड ऑफ ट्रांसपोर्टेशन की जरूरत पड़ेगी. वहां पहुंचने के बाद जरूरत न रहे, बट तब तक तो जरूरत है. सेम थिंग, रिश्ते हमारे जीवन की एक अहम जरूरत है. उसको हमें पहले एक्नॉलेज करना चाहिए. वी इन आवर ईगो थिंक नो नो आई एम अलोन, आई कैन डू माय सेल्फ, आई डोंट नीड एनीथिंग, एंड वी ट्राई टू कट आवरसेल्व्स फ्रॉम एवरीवन इन द वर्ल्ड. वंस आवर हार्ट इज हर्ट, और किसी ने धोखा दे दिया, किसी ने कुछ कह दिया, हम रिश्ते तोड़ते जाते, एंड वी रियलाइज हम अकेले हो गए. अहंकार हमें अकेला कर देता है. रिश्ते टूटते हैं अहंकार की वजह से, रिश्ते जुड़ते हैं प्रेम की वजह से. प्रेम और अहंकार 2 आयाम है. जितना हम कम अहंकारी होंगे उतना हम प्रेम से सबसे जुड़ पाएंगे. जरूरी नहीं है सबसे जुड़ना, बट कुछ रिश्ते जरूरी है. 1 2 3 रिश्ते, दोस्त हो, फैमिली हो, इट्स रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ लाइफ. उसके बिना हमें एक अकेलापन और अधूरापन लगेगा, अनलेस यू बिकम हाईली मेडिटेटिव, which requires a lot of practice and sadhana, or you develop certain lifestyle. I would say yes, one has to be able to enjoy his own company, her own company, should have some creative hobbies that one should be able to do, but don't rush into it. Don't force yourself into it. Have relationship, have girlfriend, have boyfriend, have wife, have kids, but be aware. This relationship is to share something and get something. They are give and take relationship. We are looking for what? What is the problem in our relationship? We want to take but not give. We want take and take relationship. Parents से भी हमें चाहिए, दे दो, मुझे ध्यान दो, मुझे पैसा दो. हम छोटे होते तो पेरेंट्स बच्चे माँ बाप को बोलते मुझे
प्रणाम आप सभी लोगों को. मैं आप सब लोगों से कहना चाहूँगा कि कुछ टेक्निकल रीज़न की वजह से हमारे साथ में यूएसए से संपर्क में थोड़ी सी खराबी आ रही है. शायद मौसम भी खराब हो सकता है, तो आप लोग हमारे साथ में बने रहें. ये बेहद खूबसूरत सेशन है, इसे अटेंड हम लोगों को ज़रूर करना है, क्योंकि इस सेशन में हम लोग समझेंगे, जानेंगे अपने आप को और रिलेशनशिप्स को. तो रिलेशनशिप्स को लेकर के यहाँ पर मैं आप लोगों से कहना चाहूँगा कि शायद रिलेशनशिप एक ऐसी ख़ास तौर पे प्यार की बात करें या रिलेशनशिप की बात करें, स्वामी प्रेम मैत्रेय बहुत ही सुंदर बात अपनी तरफ से कह रहे थे. तो हम दोबारा जैसे ही वो हमारे साथ में जुड़ते हैं, हम उनसे बातचीत करना चाहेंगे. बने रहे हमारे साथ में. तब तक हम सुनते हैं बेहद कोई खूबसूरत सा नगमा गाना भगवान श्री रजनीश का. कुछ ही वक्त में हमारे साथ में जैसे ही स्वामी जी जुड़ेंगे, हम लोग ज़रूर उन तक आना चाहेंगे. हम जैसा कि जानते हैं, स्वामी आत्म संगीत के गाने बेहद खूबसूरत हैं और हम बार-बार उनके ये गानों को लगाते रहते हैं, सुनाते रहते हैं आप लोगों को. और बने रहें हमारे साथ में और सुनते रहें, मज़ा लें बेहद खूबसूरत इन गानों का. जो भी
कृष्ण को मानते हैं, जिनका मुझ में प्रभु बिन सूना है घर मेरा, प्रभु बिन जीवन है अंधेरा। प्रभु बिन सूना है घर मेरा।
बने रहे हमारे साथ में, और इस बेहद खूबसूरत सेशन को हम लाइव आपको सामने फिर से लेकर के आने वाले हैं बहुत जल्द।
So now we will continue talking about relationships that we are talking about.
हमारे साथ में फिर से जुड़ गए हैं स्वामी प्रेम मैत्रेय, और हम सुनते हैं उनके लाइव सेशन को। चलिए।
Thank you very much. So now that 4 aspects of relationship are important because we have needs at all 4 levels, and we have to learn the art of relating. We have to learn the art. There are 4 ways we relate, four types of relationship. If you categorize them into 4 categories, one relationship, this is what Osho has said in this Athato Bhakti Jigyasa. He says प्रीति के 4 रूप है। उसमें वो कहते हैं प्रीति के 4 रूप है और चारों को समझना जरूरी है, तो हम रिलेशनशिप में एक हार्मनी ला सकेंगे। तो उसमें वो कहते हैं एक रिश्ता है हमसे छोटों के प्रति। We relate to people younger than us. One relationship are the kind of relationships with people younger than us. For them, there is उसे स्नेह कहा जाता है। In Hindi and Gujarati, there are many words for love. स्नेह कहते हैं। The people who you love younger than you, वो उसे स्नेह कहा गया। जो हमसे बड़े हैं, जिनसे हम प्रेम करते हैं, उनका हम रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं। वो एक अलग तरह का प्रेम है जो रिस्पेक्ट के रूप में आता है। और तीसरा रिलेशनशिप है कंपेनियन, जिसे हम फ्रेंडली लव कहते हैं, जिसे हम लव कहते हैं कि ये प्रेम है, ये मेरा प्रेमी है, ये मेरी प्रेमिका है, दिस इज माय गर्लफ्रेंड और बॉयफ्रेंड। वी से वो हमारा एक दूसरा प्रेम का तल है। और चौथा है ये इन तीनों के पार है, जो नहीं दिखता है उसके प्रति प्रेम, उसे श्रद्धा कहा गया, उसे ट्रस्ट कहो या फेथ कहो। That's the 4th level of relationship. So we need to bring harmony in every level. We should be able to love people younger than us, accept them, help them grow, and give them the environment, to protective environment for them to learn and live. Second is, for older people, we should be able to understand their wisdom, acknowledge it, and accept and forgive them. This is very important. माँ बाप को माफ कर दो, ऐसा गुरजेफ कहता था। गुरजेफ करके एक संत हुआ रशिया में, वो लास्ट सेंचुरी में हुआ। तो वो कहता था कि हर बच्चे को अपने माँ बाप को माफ कर देना चाहिए। हम सोचे कि बच्चे माँ बाप को माफ करें, इसकी क्या जरूरत है? इट डजंट मेक सेंस। बट क्यों करना चाहिए? क्योंकि व्हेन वी आर ग्रोइंग अप, माँ बाप की अपनी लिमिटेशन है, समझ की, पैसों की, हर चीज की उनकी एक क्षमता है। उस हिसाब से विद दैट कैपेसिटी पेरेंट्स रेज अस। दे मे नॉट हैव ऑल द नॉलेज ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, दे मे नॉट हैव ऑल द मनी ऑफ द वर्ल्ड, दे मे नॉट हैव ऑल द अंडरस्टैंडिंग। सो व्हेन दे रेज अस, दे डू इट विद देयर लिमिटेड अंडरस्टैंडिंग। कभी थप्पड़ भी मारा होगा, कभी हमने जो मांगा वो न भी दिया होगा। Sometimes they will not buy us what we want, they could not, but there was reasons, and in that ignorance they have tried their best. We have collected those time, बचपन से हमने काफी grudges we have collected. Normal natural way of living, we collect all these grudges towards our parents कि उन्होंने ये कहा था, उन्होंने ये किया था, they did this to me. तो पहले उन grudges को निकाल दो कि जैसे ही आप माफ करोगे, as soon as you let go of it, जैसे ही you forgive the parents, you are letting go of all the negativity towards parents in your heart. Understand, they are not gods. We parents they are not. They never claim to be super intelligent. They try their best in their limited mind and understanding. So one has to remember their parents and forgive and let go. Yes, I'm not saying you do exactly what they say. That's a different thing. You accept them as they are. ठीक है, उनका नॉलेज है, ये है, उन्होंने ये कहा, उनको रिस्पेक्टफुली आप बोलो कि दिस इज व्हाट आई लाइक टू डू, आई हर्ड यू, गुड, now let me decide my life the way I want to and way I'm going to do. I'm going to take risks, take chances. It happened with my daughter, 15-year-old daughter once. She came to me. She wanted to do something that was going to be hurtful. So I said, if I say no, she will do it hiding from me. Without telling me, she will do it. If I say yes, then she'll say, oh, my father also is supporting it. So I said that it is wrong, I know. What she's asking to do is not right. It's going to hurt her in long run. So I cannot say no to her because she said, I want to know it. So I said, okay, wait. You sit here. I have few questions for you before you do this, whatever you want to do. And then you continue. I will not tell you yes or no. If you have any questions, I'll answer for you. So I explained her pros and cons and consequences of the action that she was going to take, as per my understanding. Now, if you want to do it, you do it. But remember, when this happens, I'm here for you and I'll help you. When you go through consequences and when you will suffer, don't worry about it. Don't bring your ego in the middle of it. I know I have been through that, so I have knowledge about it. So you come to me and ask me and I will help you at that time. So give children the protective environment, but at the same time, that protection should not become suffocating for them. That relationship is important. Now coming to interpersonal relationship, which is the most difficult part. So parents, you respect and forgive their younger kids, you understand, explain, and then set them free. Give them freedom. Younger ones needs freedom because they have not experienced life. हमें पता है हम कितनी गलती हम भी कर करके यहाँ तक आए हैं. We have made many mistakes in life before we reach to this understanding and maturity. This should not be done. I should wake up early. I should do yoga. I should do exercise. We gone through pains and suffering in the body. Then we realize, oh, ये करने से better है, healthy रहेगा body. So same way, give freedom to the kids and love them. Don't become indifferent. Don't become angry at them just because they want freedom. Hey, you're not my child. We do that. No. You have freedom. I give you knowledge, understanding. Do it wisely. Use your head and validate experience. So give freedom them. Give respect to the parents and forgive them. Give care, protection, and freedom to young ones. Now, when we do this, these two relationships are accepted in harmony. You will feel certain calmness within. Now, next step will be relating to the person next to you, peer. Most difficult. Very difficult. Because they are just like us, same age. We love them because we need them. Now we are dependent on them. Problem is that our love has twofold. One is a need-based love because we need company, physical, emotional, psychological. We need someone to hold hand. We need someone to say I love you or someone to say I love you to us. So now there is a need. Whenever relationship is based on need, it will create suffering. Then what to do? Understand that need is there. Understand others fulfilling the need and be thankful towards others. Because they are not responsible for us. They are not supposed to allow us to hold hand. Why would they do? Just because they are there, you are able to hold hand. Just because they are there in home, you are able to go home and say, I have wife or husband or boyfriend or girlfriend. They are waiting for me. You feel certain respect and value that other is there. That respect and value will give you certain gratitude towards life and towards that person. Now, In that relationship, observe and watch. Are you both growing in love and less needs? Then love is happening in right direction. Or are you going lower? You are just telling utility. You are using the other person, and they are using you. They are using you for sex, for money, for company, and they don't just treat you like another thing in the house. If that's the route relationship is going, better to get out of it because it won't last long. It will not be satisfying. If you are using the other and other is using you, remember that relationship is not satisfying. If you are relating and you say, I am with you because I want to share something that I have. And I don't have any reason as such. My needs definitely are there, but there is something more than needs is also there that makes you come around you. Just being with you in silence, just sitting with you. I feel certain good vibes, a good thing. That relationship is growing in love. Slowly, slowly, you should be able to enjoy not only physical sex, not only mental chatter, not only emotional connection, but now you start enjoying the presence of the person. You sit silently holding hand and you'll be blissed out. So much energy transferring, love is transferring between two people that one can be satisfied and not have to do anything in life. And he'll always be like, I don't want anything else. Is it more than enough? Contentment can be there. And then next level, you are blissed out, other person is there, you become one with them. The last stage will be, you will not be two people. Mostly you will be one. Before saying, they will know what you're doing. Before thinking, they know what's happening. So you will be connected in one harmonious being between two people. But if it is not happening and compatibility is issue, then you should change yourself or change the relationship. Those are the most important decisions. Give it a try 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. Then you see, hey, this is not possible to change for her or me. Then you make those decisions. That okay, if this is not possible, what should I do in life? Then you try something else or someone else, make new friends. Yes, and when you do that, don't blame the other. Other might have tried their best also. Be thankful for them when you're moving out. Celebrate, have party when you're moving out. That you gave me 3 years of your time, 1 year of your time. Attention, love, care, money, whatever. Be grateful. No complaints. Yes, I could not feel that connection, that love. So we are deciding to separate. But remember, if you have tried relating with heart, 99% love will grow. When we relate only through body, boredom will come very quickly. When you just have sexual relationship with someone, that relationship will not last long. You'll be bored with the body very quickly. 1 month, 2 months, honeymoon is over. If you just related to someone out of need of body and sex, honeymoon is over quickly, and then you just feel that, hey man, this guy is using me, or this girl is using me. That will be a difficult relationship to be in. And if you relate little bit with mind, you like their company, you like their words, you like to talk to them. But it will not be very deep. Anytime, little bit long distance happens, and the relationship falls apart. Then the heart, when you relate to someone with heart, that will be a little bit challenging to leave. That heart is a mechanism which will start mending you, which will change your inside out being. And then the being, the energy, the vibes will be even deeper, the deepest friendship possible. Like Osho was saying this morning, the love, I am happy by myself, but now if somebody comes, I can share my being with them and be happy with it. They leave, again I'm happy with myself. I'm not dependent on them for anything. Lesser the needs become and more the sharing comes, relationship will become more happy and joyful. And don't give up relationship because it's unnatural. You'll go crazy, mind will be disturbed. You will not feel that contentment. Mostly we run away from relationship, one heartbreak, and we say, no, I'm never falling in love again ever. But I say that be in it, continue growing in it, help each other become more spiritual, more meditative, more connected to deeper levels. Then relationship will be so beautiful. Relating is such a luxury. Being in love is such a joy. Why not? You are here. If God didn't want you to relate, He would have created you as amoeba. Yeah, He would have created us as a single cell or the person without any desire to relate. Huh? So God can do that. He could have done that easily, but He created us where He did, because in relationship we will learn. In worldly relationship we will learn how to love. In worldly relationship we will learn how to love divine. When you will start giving and not expecting anything back, you have learned something. One time people asked me that I love someone, he's not reciprocating back to me. What do I do? I said that, okay. Do you love giving? Yes, but then I feel drained and tired. So then I asked, you feel drained and tired, so you want to stop giving? I said, okay. Then your joy is in giving. But you stop giving, then you will not be happy. So what do? I said, very simple. I asked you a simple question. You like giving charity. Suppose you like donating money. Correct? You go to bank, withdraw money and donate. Correct? Simple. You like to donate. You have money in the bank. You withdraw or use credit card, debit card nowadays. Swipe it and give it. But now cash app, Zelle, quickly give the money. If bank runs out of money, what do? You run out of your money in the bank account. You have $1,000. You donated 1,000 today. Now you want more joy, because giving is your joy. So what should you do? Anyone? There you go. You make more money. If giving is your joy, if giving love is your joy, you need to make more love. You need to find the source of it. Where is the source of love? Not in the other. In you. So you close your eyes. When I say, when you find source of love, when I get drained, I close my eyes, go in silence. Or listen to some music which will connect me to the source. The source is within. When we go, like bank is within. But to give, I need to go to bank, enter my password, or swipe my card. So your heart is your card for ATM inside your heart. So you need to go inside. God is a bank, heart is your ATM card. So you need to go to your heart, take some money out, and come back to the world. Take a nap. People take nap in the afternoon. Nap is like going back to the source. Nap is nothing but meditation, but unconscious, not conscious. Conscious effort is you're not taking nap, just close eyes. Five minutes, I'll be rejuvenated. I can give again. While talking, if one becomes aware, he can be constantly connected to the source even while doing activity. But it's difficult. In the world, some complex task to maintain that awareness of connection to source is difficult. So if we learn the art, meditation is art of continuously being connected to source while being active in the world. That's meditation. It is not like you sat 1 hour and did it and then forget about it. It's not a religious practice के चर्च चले गए, मस्जिद चले गए, मंदिर चले गए, प्रार्थना कर ली, अब घर आ गए, फिर से वही काम करना नहीं. Constantly connected to the source of love, joy, bliss, peace is the state of meditation. So meditation every moment of life, every breath connected to source. Then you can continue giving, because that's the joy. That's our greatest joy, to be in love. And to be in love is to know you are love. Not that you will find love within you. Slowly, when you will start going connecting to source, you will figure out your identity will start disappearing. I that we think will start disappearing, and more it dissolves and disappears. You will be surprised You don't exist. And more, less and less you start existing, more and more you will start feeling joy and bliss and love. Only thing that separates us from feeling that love or that bliss is we thinking we exist separate from this universe. This whole source of joy and love is connected to us and it wants to give. It is constantly pouring. But we separate ourselves. No, 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 मैं तो यही हूँ, मैं इतना ही हूँ, मैं इतनी इससे आगे तो मैं हूँ ही नहीं, इसके आगे तो मैं सोचूं. It comes in many ways. So awareness, meditation brings awareness. Awareness helps us live in that conscious connection throughout the day. Whenever we are tired or frustrated, don't give it out in the world because then it will come back. Go take a break for 10 minutes from the work, sit, close your eyes, relax. Breathe in and breathe out, and soon you will find yourself connected. Very quickly. Yes, for me it is easy now, after 25 years. But initially I had a lot of doubts. My own mind was very active. That time was difficult. Difficult to meditate, difficult to connect to source. When I say meditate, it's like finding the source of love within. Because when we relate in the world, we give so much to the other, we want something back. And that's where we fail. That no, love isn't giving. They did not ask for it. We wanted to give. We wanted to share, so we went into a relationship. So give. Then if you don't have, you can go back within and find the source. Because that will be the best way. Yes, you can ask from the other, but you will feel a little odd and they will feel odd. If you keep giving, eventually they will reciprocate. If they don't reciprocate and you feel drained all the time, change the relationship. That means you are not compatible. That is simple way to know that this is not compatible relationship. It's one-way street, and Guru lives in one-way street. He gives all the time. But then he also observes, giving him, he is not becoming humble. He is not understanding Guru is giving. It is hurting him. He is becoming more and more arrogant. Because many bhaktas of Shiva, you see, many people will ask everything from him. And then they will say, they will become so arrogant. And then eventually he has to come and kill them. Because its source is one. When we ask from the source, and if we think that source is mine, I become arrogant, then it's not helping. That arrogance will disconnect us from the source. Only thing that disconnects us from the source is our own arrogance and our own ego. And more we become aware. This is my awareness telling me. It's not something I have read. And I have experienced in life. Every time my I become stronger, my connection to source starts becoming weaker. Then I feel drained very quickly. After a little bit while, I'll be tired. I'll feel frustrated. But otherwise, I did 1 hour meditation dynamic. Again, I will dance for 1 hour. Again, I'll dance for another 2 hours. Again, I'll be at night at 12 o'clock, I go to sleep. Till I'm waking up in the morning, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. Not that. The source is connected. So that is how you should relate. Relate in giving, and in anywhere you see, be observant and aware. Be conscious all the time. Watch. Is your love helping others? Or they are blind and they don't know you are loving them? Even if it is not, keep giving if they are connected. Someday their arrogance will become so much, they will even disconnect that. You don't even have to do anything. Arrogant people disconnect themselves from everyone on their own accord. And compassionate people continue giving on their own accord. It automatically stops after some time. Because to take or receive love, one has to be receptive. And to be receptive, one has to bow down. कुछ भी लेने के लिए हमें झुकना पड़ेगा, लेना पड़ेगा. You have to put effort. वो अहंकारी आदमी नहीं कर पाता है. वो झुक पाता ही नहीं. वो लेने के लिए हाथ भी नहीं बढ़ाएगा. बोले मुझे क्या जरूरत है. अहंकारी आदमी लेने के लिए वो बोलेगा मैं खुद ही कर लूंगा. उसकी खुदाई इतनी बड़ी हो जाती है. At some point he will disconnect himself from everyone. He will be alone, left alone. अकेला रह जाएगा अहंकारी आदमी. और तब उसे पता चलेगा. बट जिंदगी तब हाथ से निकल जाती है. Life is gone by then. Life does not wait. Okay, so that we did talking. Now we will do any questions anybody has. Yes. What was the question? Fourth one? Fourth, relationship. Yes, they are very important. So fourth is a relationship. For that, some perceptual doors have to open for that. So that is relating to formless. See, in form, three levels. Guru also is visible. Teacher is visible. You can see his picture. He's there. He walked this planet little while ago. He was here in physical body. So he is there. But that relationship will be of two. You will not become one. There will be little distance remaining always. And until you become one, there will be no contentment. Where can you become one? You can become one when ego inside disappears totally. That's when it can happen. You become one with this existence. One with what you are, who you are. So for that, it will require extra perceptual doors to open. So harmonious body, healthy, harmonious body, harmonious mind, and soothing emotions. Once all three is done, fourth can start opening. जब तीन तलों पे हमारे शांति होगी और एक लयबद्धता होगी, एक रिदम होगी लाइफ की, बॉडी की रिदम, माइंड की रिदम और इमोशंस की एक रिदम होगी जिसके साथ हम राइड करेंगे, तो चौथा अपने आप दिखने लगेगा. Then fourth will start manifesting in life. The divine, you call it, the God, you call it love, you call it joy. Joy will start pouring from you. Anyone who comes near you will feel the blessing. Anyone who you talk to will love to sit with you and spend more time with you. I want to be with him. Because you are connected to the fourth, the formless, beyond me, beyond I. Beyond I is a relationship that Guru can help, because without Guru it is difficult. Me, Guru has helped, I can tell you that much. Without my master or Swami Arun, I wouldn't have been able to connect to the formless this easily. Well, everybody will be able to connect. Every night we go to sleep, we connect to formless. But consciously, watching my master live his life, spending time with him, I became more and more aware and conscious that yes, this also is a way to live life. He never criticized me. I made so many mistakes. He would watch, oh yeah, because my ego was big. Our egos are big. We are all successful, accomplished people in life. We have money, we have status, we have people who respect us. So our egos are very big. So master, if even touches a little bit, will run away from him, will never come back. And he knew it very well. So the way he worked with me, the way I felt, he was so compassionate. He never told me anything negative about myself. Which is good in a way and bad in a way. Because if I was ready to listen to a little bit of negative of what I was doing, judging would have been a little faster perhaps. Because the mind is so cunning. It doesn't want to hear anything negative. But then I realized every time, very subtly, he will behave certain way. I'll say, what happened? Then I'll be conscious. I'll go back and watch. Then I'll see, oh yeah, I made much mistake here. I made that mistake. So I had to self-analyze. Because I was so egoistic, I had to self-analyze it. Now I listen to him. But now he's in a habit, he doesn't tell me anything directly anyways. He will have friends who will come and tell me. Very subtle requests he will put. Oh, why don't you come? Why don't you do this? Because master does not have much of his own agenda. He does not have ego. So he will not force you. Unless he knows you love him so much that even if he says, you will do it. But very difficult. Whenever we get criticism, we cannot digest it. We'll walk away from that person. So love is the best way that ego will dissolve. The master pours love into you so much so that you start going, oh my goodness, I love you. He'll never say do this. He will say, try this, do this little bit. He will never force you. Osho used to say all the time, when I am easy on you, remember, we are still not connected to the deeper level. When I am harsh on you, I criticize you, then you know I love you very much. When I am becoming harsh on you, difficult to you, then remember I love you. Now finally relationship has started happening. Now I can say things to you. Otherwise it's difficult for me to say things when I see. And if I just praise you and say thank you very much, oh very nice meeting you, then remember we are not yet connected at all. So Osho was very beautiful master that. So this finishes our session of question answers. I have one more question I was looking at. That somebody asked.
I was also going to ask you, but if you're done.
Sure, changing the job. So if Osho said this to Swami Arun once, he was stuck in a wrong job with wrong people. He tried hard for 1 year, 2 years. Then he went to Osho and asked, Bhagwan, this is happening. So he said, if you're not enjoying your job or work, then it's time to change. Change yourself or the job. Remember, you don't tell me that I said that Swamiji told me to change jobs, I changed job. Now what do I do? I left my job. Be wise, find something and change the place. If over the years you have found 2, 3 years, you're not able to. See, you start meditating, there is your effort to make yourself changed. And even after that, awareness, things are not, you're not enjoying it, then it's time to change the work. One should enjoy those 8 to 10 hours you're spending in the work. If you're not able to enjoy it, then you should look at alternative options in life. So you want to say something?
You were going to talk about what is meditation.
Oh yes, very important. Very, very important. Why meditate? Why should I meditate?
There were 2 questions.
And what is meditation? Yeah. So what is meditation? Kind of I answered that connected to the source. As long as you feel connected to source, you'll not feel frustrated, you'll not feel tired, you'll not feel angry. Those things will be less and less in life.
When you say source, are you referring to God?
You name whatever you want to name it. I call it source of love, source of peace. Somebody call it God, somebody call it Paramatma, somebody can call it Osho, somebody can call it whatever. It's difficult to connect to source directly because we don't know who it is, where it is. Yeah? Our ego is constantly creating confusion in mind. So Guru helps. Reading him helps. I read Osho, then I start connecting easily. Because he walked this planet, he was there just now. He was there. So connecting becomes easy. His books are there, his words are there. Listening to it becomes easy. So connecting to source through master will be easier. Otherwise, directly close your eyes. And I can feel vibrations here. I can feel vibrations in the whole body. Source connects easily. You relax and it is available. Yes, for me, it took me a few years of practice of shedding the ego and a little bit of meditation. Same you are learning here. You practice few days, you might get there.
What is your source?
My source. Love. And my heart. My source is here, and here. 3 places I can feel my source. Sometimes I listen, but that's not my source. My source is here, or here. As soon as I close my eyes, my attention automatically goes here, and I start feeling certain energy vibrating. And when I dance, I feel my energy in the heart, and I just forget about the whole world. Then I go into trance, and I'll be up here all the time. When you meet me in trance, you'll feel like I'm drunk. I'll talk absurd things. I'll say things that will not make any sense. So you'll say, what is he talking about? So I have to come down to my heart when I'm talking. Otherwise, my words won't make any sense.
When you say source and, being connected, the thing is, sometimes we say our mind plays tricks on us, and
and it can cause us to doubt things, right? So let's say if someone meditates and thinks, again, the answer you get is from your mind. So the doubts came from your mind and the answer comes from your mind. Then how do you know that's the right answer or the doubt was accurate or inaccurate?
Whenever there is confusion, that means mind is active. It's mind's job to analyze things. Nothing wrong in doubts. Mind will doubt. So analyze, is it correct doubt? Go. Suppose we go in the dark and somebody says there is some ghost there or some snake there. So go check. Take torch of awareness. Torch of awareness comes from meditation. So take that and see. Is it really a snake? If it is not, then you're free. If it is snake, then be cautious. Be away from it. So whenever doubt comes, do a technique of meditation. Don't make a decision. Wait. Let the clouds settle. Let the sky become clearer. Then you will have certainty comes. Again, every time when I have had doubt, I wait for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Then I realize sometimes doubts are very deep. I cannot let go of it. Then I realize, why am I trying to let go? I have to live with it. When something does not leave you, that means you have to live with it. So suppose you are in love with someone, you're not able to let go. Then be in love, suffer. Yeah. When you cannot let go, live in it. We try to let go things that we are not supposed to let go, then we suffer. We try to hold on to things that we need to let go, then we suffer. Whenever suffering is there, then we realize we are going against life. Life is telling us to go right, we are going left. And remember, life is not only telling, life is like a river. You are holding on to the branch or you are trying to go against the current, then you are suffering. As soon as you let go and accept it, you will feel certain relaxation and you will be like, wow, what was I doing? Then life will take its course. Because life has its course, and more you become aware, you will see that's the only path you can go. You can try, otherwise, whatever you want, you try. It will not happen. And then you try something not to happen. You try as hard as you want. If it is going to happen, it will happen either, regardless. So when I was supposed to start teaching meditation, I tried my hard that when I was 14 years ago, 16 years ago, I was trying to teach meditation. I was like, I want to teach, nobody will come. I struggle. Then I gave up. I don't want to teach meditation. And then people started coming and asking me, we want to meditate, can you show us how to, what to? I was like, no, I don't want to teach anything. No, you have to teach me, you have to tell me how to do it. So now I don't want to, now I have to go in that path, then I have to walk. I don't have a choice. And situations happened such that I had to start teaching meditation. I didn't want to, but it happened. So I is the barrier. I causes suffering. When I started realizing, I'm not needed. It's happening here.
Isn't that human nature? Isn't like, I know you talked about jealousy and anger and love and ego. We're born with all that.
No. That's only nature of mind. When you go to your heart, your nature is love, compassion, giving, and sharing. In our mind, there are tendencies of jealousy, ego, possessiveness. Those tendencies cause suffering in life. Psychiatrists today will say, no, that's natural. No. Psychiatrists and psychologists are not right in that sense that is the only way to live. They don't talk about God. Yes, it is natural when we live in the mind. But there is a state of being where you can step outside of mind. You can go to your heart. We all have felt that state. We all have experienced love. It's so beautiful. When we are so happy, we are generous. We want to give. Have you ever noticed that? When we want to give, it is there when we are happy within us. If we are not experiencing lately something like that, that means we have walked far away from our source. We need to come back a little bit. हम जितने दूर चले जाते हैं, उतना हमें ये तकलीफें ज़्यादा होती है कि jealousy, possessiveness, इस anxiety, worry, ये चीजें हो रही है. इसका मतलब एक ही है, हम बहुत दूर चले गए. हम घर से दूर चले गए, अब घर वापस आने का समय आ गया है, तो थोड़ा आप वापस आएंगे. तो इसके बाद जो ध्यान हम करेंगे वो हमें घर वापस लाएगा. So 12:30 we have 45 minutes of meditation. So एक हमारे पास 2 ऑप्शन है. हाँ, ये कर सकते हैं. हाँ, ये करेंगे हम. So हम एक 45 मिनट्स का ध्यान करेंगे. 45 मिनट्स to 1 hour का. तो 15 मिनट हम मन जो हमारा इतना चंचल है, इतनी दिशाओं में गया है, उसको खाली करने की कोशिश करेंगे बैठे बैठे. फिर हम 15 मिनट साइलेंस हो जाएंगे और फिर 15 मिनट हम नाचेंगे. ठीक. तो 45 मिनट्स का ये ध्यान होगा. 12:34 by 1:25 we should be done with the meditation. 2 मिनट का ब्रेक है. किसी को रेस्टरूम वॉशरूम जाना है, जाके आए. कर दो थर्मोस्टेट ही कुछ करो. जस्ट रोटेट कर ध्यान नेशनल थर्मोस्टेट. तो अब मेरी बात मानने में नहीं आएगी, डिफिकल्ट भी लगेगी कि इसके पार भी कोई स्थिति है. बट जब यहाँ थोड़ा ध्यान करोगी, थोड़ा डांस करोगी, तो धीरे धीरे अनुभव में आने लगेगी कि नहीं, इसके बिना भी है, प्रेम है, आनंद है, वो स्वभाव है हमारा. और ओशो कहते हैं बार बार, दुख हमारा स्वभाव नहीं है, जेलसी हमारा स्वभाव नहीं है, वरना उसमें हम हमेशा रहते. आप अपना ही जीवन देखो, 24 घंटों में कितने घंटे हम जेलस हो सकते हैं. उसके लिए एनर्जी चाहिए, इन्वेस्टमेंट करना पड़ता है. और रिलैक्स होकर बैठने के लिए बैठ गए, कुछ नहीं चाहिए, वो हमारा स्वभाव है. हाँ, द लाइफ वी लिव, उसमें एक टेंडेंसी हो जाती है और दिमाग की एक आदत बन जाती है, तो वो कांस्टेंट चलता रहता है. तो हम आज ये प्रयोग जो करेंगे, एक्सपेरिमेंट, उसमें हम ट्राई करेंगे कि चलते हुए दिमाग को, अभी 25 मील की स्पीड पे चल रहा है, इसको हम लोग 50-100 मील पे ले जाएंगे. इतना चलाएंगे वो थक जाएगा, वो बस बंद करो यार, क्यों परेशान कर रहे हो. तो अपने आप वो कहेगा बंद करो, तब हम उसे बंद करके रख देंगे. चल अब तू चुप बैठ जा, अब परेशान मत करना 15 मिनट, अब बैठ तू, तेरा काम हो गया. फिर वो 15 मिनट बैठेगा, फिर 15 मिनट हम नाचेंगे, डांस. ठीक, ट्राई करते हैं. ठीक, ट्राई. पुरानी आदत है, उसको निकालना डिफिकल्ट है. जेलसी की आदत इतनी गहरी है, या अहंकार इतना गहरा है, उससे छूटना डिफिकल्ट है. तो मैं मानता हूँ डिफिकल्ट है और आसान नहीं है, आदत है पुरानी. तो धीरे धीरे अगर दिन में 1 घंटा या हफ्ते में 1 घंटा भी यहाँ आके भी ध्यान किया, तो 1 घंटे के लिए आप मुक्त हो गए. वो जो मेमोरी बनेगी ना, वो धीरे धीरे अच्छी लगने लगेगी. फिर आप घर पे ध्यान करने लगोगे कि मैं खुद ही कर लूंगी, यहाँ आने की जरूरत भी क्या है, जरूरत है भी नहीं ऐसे. तो शुरुआत में इतने लोग होंगे तो आसानी होगी कि हाँ इसमें कुछ होगा, भरोसा बैठेगा. फिर धीरे धीरे आप बैठोगे, करने की भी क्या जरूरत है, मैं बैठता ही मानूंगा, कुछ जरूरत नहीं. वहां तक पहुंचने में आदत बदलने में थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा. तो पुरानी आदतों को हम तोड़ेंगे आज, नई आदतों को एस्टेब्लिश करेंगे. तो जिब्रिश करके कचरा साफ करेंगे, फिर आधा घंटा 15 मिनट चुप बैठेंगे, फिर नई आदत, नाचने की आदत डालेंगे. नाचो, ये जीवन मिला है, ये शरीर मिला है, नाचो. और क्या करना, क्या है. और ओशो कहते हैं सारी जरूरतों को पूरी करो, भागो मत. जीवन में खाओ, खाना खाओ, अच्छा जो भी पीना है पियो आप, और आप अच्छे रिश्ते में, रिलेशनशिप में भी रहो. सेक्स भी एंजॉय करो, गर्लफ्रेंड भी रखो अपनी या वाइफ जो भी है, हैव एंजॉय दैट. हैव किड्स ऑल्सो, बच्चों को भी एंजॉय करो. हर चीज में आनंद है, भागना क्यों है. आनंद को देखो, उसको एंजॉय करो. हर चीज में तकलीफें भी, उनको भी देखो, हाँ इसमें ये है. रिलेशनशिप हम मांगेंगे, कुछ देना भी पड़ेगा. ठीक, ये स्वभाव है, ये संसार का स्वभाव है. देन लेन संसार का स्वभाव है, परमात्मा का स्वभाव है मस्त हो जाना. ये परमात्मा का स्वभाव है, आनंद में हो जाना, प्रेम हो जाना, ये परमात्मा का स्वभाव है. उसमें भी लीन हो जाना, ये हमारा सौभाग्य है. हमें ये ऑप्शन है, हमें सिलेक्ट करना है, चूज करना है. और आज तो चूज कर चुके हैं, यहाँ आए हैं आप लोग सब, यहाँ आए हैं, इसका मतलब एक चॉइस आप कर चुके हो कि मैं आनंद में अपने आप होना चाहता हूँ या चाहती हूँ, वरना आप यहाँ आते ही नहीं. यहाँ तक आना, इतने दूर तक, ये एक आपका डिसीजन है कि मैं अपने आप में आनंदित होना चाहता हूँ। चलो, तो मैं 1 मिनट वॉशरूम होके आता हूँ, फिर हम ध्यान शुरू करते हैं। हाँ, ठीक। अब सीधे ही नाचने का ध्यान नहीं करते, जिब्रिश नहीं करते, सीधा नाचते हैं। विल हैव स्टॉप डांस मेडिटेशन। तो सब लोग खड़े हो जाए, डांस ही करेंगे, वही ध्यान करेंगे, दूसरा ध्यान बाद में करेंगे, आफ्टरनून। अभी सीधा नाचने का ध्यान करेंगे। तो बहुत बातें करेंगे, दिमाग में बहुत चलेंगे, तो दिमाग से बाहर निकलना। तो विल डांस कैसे? Yes. Let's celebrate and dance together. हम आनंद में हो जाए, प्रेम में हो जाए, यही कोशिश करेंगे। और हम चालू करते हैं भाई, चलो। हाँ, ये ध्यान है, स्टॉप डांस मेडिटेशन है। एक गाना बजाऊंगा, गाना बजते ही सबको नाचना है, ठीक है? और मैं एकदम से स्टॉप कर दूंगा। जब मैं स्टॉप कर दूं, स्टॉप बोलूंगा, स्टैचू हो जाना है, जैसे है वैसे, हिलना नहीं है, डुलना नहीं है, आंख बंद करके स्टैचू हो जाना, जैसे खड़े हैं वैसे, ठीक है? और जब मैं गाना बजाऊं, आंख खोल के नाचना है, एक दूसरे को देखना है, घूमना फिरना है। और हाँ, डांस के टाइम आंखें खुली रखनी है, क्योंकि ये लाइफ एंड डेथ मेडिटेशन बोलते हैं, या फिर जोरमा द बुद्धा मेडिटेशन बोलते हैं। क्या है कि जब जोरमा बनना है या फिर जिंदगी जीनी है, तो संसार में जाना पड़ेगा, आंखें खोल के जीना पड़ेगा। जब हमें ध्यान में जाना है, मृत्यु में जाना है, आंख बंद करके अंदर चले जाना। सो इट स्टॉप डांस मेडिटेशन बहुत सुंदर ध्यान है, इसका सटल इफेक्ट भी बहुत पावरफुल है। तो हम शुरू करेंगे गानों के साथ।
जी स्वामी जी, मैं आपसे जानना चाहूंगा कि अभी जो शुरुआत होने जा रही है, तो
हाँ।
कैमरे को जो है उस तरफ लगा दें जहां सब लोग डांस करने वाले हैं, नृत्य करने वाले हैं, ताकि हम लोग भी देख सकें कि
हाँ,
कितनी खूबसूरती से लोग डांस
ये ठीक है,
जी,
ये
कैसे
ठीक है,
आनंद।
ये एंगल ठीक है,
थोड़ा सा जी, अभी ठीक है, मुझे लगता है जी, बेटर है।
हाँ, ठीक है ना, बढ़िया,
ठीक है स्वामी जी, ठीक है,
हाँ, बढ़िया, ठीक है, प्रणाम।
तो आइए हम आज जो है इस खूबसूरत सेलिब्रेशन में देखते हैं कि किस प्रकार से डैलस में, यूएसए में जो सन्यासी है वहां पर किस प्रकार से एंजॉय कर रहे हैं आज की इस बेहद खूबसूरत समय को।
ठीक है, तो डांस शुरू करते हैं। अरे बरसे मेरा
स्वामी जी म्यूट अनम्यूट मेरे ऊपर छोड़ दें ताकि जो कॉपीराइट का म्यूजिक है वो मैं उसे म्यूट करके दूसरा म्यूजिक चला पाऊँ जो कि अनकॉपीराइट।
कौन है अपना कौन पराया, भेद ये कैसा समझ न आया। वो कौन है अपना कौन पराया, भेद ये कैसा समझ न आया। व्यर्थ बातों में समय गवाया, मोती रेत में नजर ही न आया, नजर ही न आया। जीने का सहारा तू ही, मंजिल में बंजारा तू ही, केवैया तू ही है किनारा, तू ही किनारा। I'm still believing I can't go on. Oh, yeah. Such a lonely time. I can't go on. Oh, yeah. Holding on. Holding on.
थोड़े ही समय की बात है, दोबारा से हमारे पास में जैसे ही स्वामी जुड़ते हैं चैनल से तो हम आपको वहाँ पर लेकर के चलेंगे और तब तक आनंद उठाइए इस बेहद खूबसूरत भगवान श्री रजनीश को।
मत कर तू अभिमान रे पगले, तेरे जैसे लाखों आए। ओ मत कर तू अभिमान रे पगले, तेरे जैसे लाखों आए। लाखों इस माटी में खाए, नहाना नाम निशान रे बंदे, निशान रे बंदे। जीने का सहारा तू ही, मंजिल में बंजारा तू ही, केवैया तू ही है किनारा, तू ही किनारा। ओ प्रभु बिन सूना है घर मेरा, प्रभु बिन जीवन है अंधेरा। तू ही जीने का सहारा तू ही, मंजिल में बंजारा तू ही, केवैया तू ही है किनारा। तू ही जीने का सहारा तू ही, मंजिल में बंजारा तू ही, केवैया तू ही है किनारा, तू ही किनारा। तू ही जीने का सहारा तू ही, मंजिल में बंजारा तू ही, केवैया तू ही है किनारा। तू ही जीने का सहारा तू ही, मंजिल में बंजारा तू ही, केवैया तू ही है किनारा, तू ही किनारा। जीने का सहारा तू ही, मंजिल में बंजारा तू ही, केवैया तू ही है किनारा। तू ही जीने का सहारा तू ही, मंजिल में बंजारा तू ही, केवैया तू ही है किनारा, तू ही किनारा, तू ही किनारा। I can't go on. No, yeah. Holding on. Holding on.
जी, लगता है कि किसी टेक्निकल रीजन की वजह से स्वामी जी से संपर्क नहीं हो पा रहा है, तो आज का अभी का लाइव हम यहाँ पर ही समाप्त करना चाहेंगे। कल सुबह 6 बजे, जी हाँ, 6 o'clock IST पर जो है कल सुबह हम लोग ज्वाइन करेंगे और डैलस से हम आपको दिखाएंगे बेहद खूबसूरत संन्यास सेलिब्रेशन हम आपको दिखाने वाले हैं, जिसका लिंक अभी थोड़ी ही देर में अभी आप सब लोगों तक पहुंच जाएगा। आप जरूर इस लिंक के जरिए इस संन्यास सेलिब्रेशन को देख सकते हैं। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आप लोगों का। जी चलिए, मैं आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करता हूं और BSR मीडिया की तरफ से आप सभी लोग जो हमारे एक फैमिली का हिस्सा हैं, आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया अदा करना चाहूँगा। और कल सुबह अगर आप डैलस से फिर से जुड़ना चाहते हैं, कल सुबह 6 बजे संन्यास सेलिब्रेशन, जहां पर यूं कहा जा सकता है कि डैलस में उस समय पर रात होगी, अभी फिलहाल दिन है वहां पर। कल रात डैलस के समय पर और हिंदुस्तान के मॉर्निंग के टाइम पर हम आपको संन्यास सेलिब्रेशन जरूर दिखाएंगे। तो बने रहिएगा हमारे साथ में। तब तक के लिए मैं आप सब लोगों से इजाजत लेना चाहूंगा। प्रणाम, नमस्कार, धन्यवाद।